Hey guys, Super Foxy, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title, we are now going to be moving on to showing off to what I missed before in the last and final Until Dawn part. I'm going to be going through my status and collectibles. So I know I was probably thinking about going through the bonus content, but if you want, you can go on ahead and check the final part, and you will see the links in the description to, all the bonus content that you can find, and then, all the status and collectibles that I haven't collected. So, for status and collectibles, for the twins, the first part of it, I got 12 out of 20 clues. Then for 1952, I got 18 out of 27 clues. For Mystery Man, I got 19 out of 30 clues. And then for the totems, for the death totem, I only got 2 totems. For the guidance totem, I only got 2. 2 for loss, 3 for danger, and then 3 for fortune. So we're going to be going through all of my status and collectibles. For first part, we're going to be going through the twins. So here's what the first thing is. Alright, found Washington Lodge beach photo. This is clue 2. A photo of Josh, Hannah, and Beth on the beach. It was taken the summer before they disappeared. Update, the Wendigo in the mine had an identical butterfly tattoo. And then you scroll down. August 13th, Cape Cod. Josh with his lovely sisters, Hannah and Beth. Looking great, guys. 6/16/2013. And then for the next clue here, we have clue 3, prom night photo, found Washington Lodge, a photo of Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily at high school prom. Update, the Wendigo in the mine also had a tattoo of a butterfly on its right shoulder. Just to remind you all, this is all an indication of what the story behind everything is. It pretty much gives a clue to, the whole process of the game as you go on through it. And, it pretty much, like I was saying, it just helps you to figure what's really going on as through the time passing, and you'll be able to tell what the story was from the beginning. Stuff that happened back then will start to form a picture to later on events within the game, if you get what I'm saying here. And it says here 4/25/13, ready for the senior prom, Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily. And then for here we got clue 4, family portrait found Washington Lodge, a portrait of the Washington family. Hannah is wearing a distinctive locket. Update, this is the same locket that was found in the mine. Alright, clue 5, tattoo card, found Washington Lodge. Hannah had an appointment to get a tattoo. She chose a butterfly design. Update, the Wendigo that attacked Josh had a tattoo of the same design. Jonan D. Smith, tattoo artist. 254A Elige Street, Vancouver, BC V72 985 555 0145. And then we go on to the next clue right here. It says clue 8. Like I was saying, some of these I missed. I will go back off camera and play this game, but to get you a little insight on what I have collected, that's why I'm making this video. Alright. Portrait photo found Washington Lodge, a portrait of the Washington twins. This must have been taken a few months before they disappeared. Update, Hannah's tattoo is identical to the tattoo that the Wendigo in the mine had. Just same crap as before. That was already mentioned. Alright, clue 11, Hannah's poster, found Fire Tower, a missing persons poster for Hannah Washington. It mentions her tattoo and her glasses. Missing, have you seen this person? Hannah Washington. Hannah Washington was last seen in the location of the Blackwood Pines Ski Lodge, Alberta, between 1:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. on February 2nd, 2014. She may have been in some distress. Identifying clothing features, Hannah was wearing a black top, dark jeans, and brown leather boots. She was not wearing a coat. She has glasses and a tattoo on her right shoulder. Height 5'8", weight 110 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown. Can you help call 1-877-555-0127, just a random number that they had, written in there. And then for the one after that, clue 12, Beth's poster, found fire tower, a missing person poster for blah 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 blah. It mentions her pink coat and her beanie hat. Alright, missing. Have you seen this person? Beth Washington. Beth Washington was last seen the location of the Blackwood Pines Ski Lodge, Alberta, between 1:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. on February 2nd, 2014. She may have been in some distress. Identifying clothing features, Beth was wearing a bright pink padded jacket, black leggings, snow boots, and a white beanie hat. Height 5'8", weight 110 pounds, eyes brown, hair brown. Can you help? And then it was, the same thing as for freaking Hannah's poster. Or wait, was that Hannah's poster? No, okay, this is Beth's. Yeah, Hannah and Beth's poster are literally the same thing. Alright, clue 13. Hannah's glasses. Found. Mine. Hannah's broken glasses. Found near a sheer drop into the mine. She must have fallen near here. Alright, clue 14. Hannah's locket. Found in the mine. Hannah's tarnished locket with a portrait of the Washington family inside. It can't have fallen here. Someone must have moved it further into the mine. Clue 15. Marks on rock. Found in the mine. The scratch marks show the date of Hannah and Beth's disappearance and a tally of days. Someone was alive down here for a long time. 2/2/14. That's the date at the bottom there. And the next one right here, clue 18. Beth's cross. Found in mine. A simple wooden cross with sorry, I freaking said Hannah and Beth at the same time. Beth's name scratched on it. And then you move on to the last one for the twins. Beth's head found in the mine. The remains of Beth Washington's head resting on her jacket in the mine. There is no sign of the body. And then we move on to the next one we have for 1952. Alright, mine, danger map, found in mine. A map showing structural faults in the mine, marked up by a mine engineer. It looks like the owners knew there was a risk of collapse. So that's clue 1. And then clue 2, old mask, found old shack, an old mining gas mask. The name inside says it belonged to a miner called Billy Bates. So I'm pretty sure this 1952 crap has, information on how this all originally started, the Wendigo situation and the monster of the freaking game. Alright, clue 3, administration notes, found sanatorium, a note asking staff to repair beds for miners who were rescued after an incident in the mine. The miners were brought to the sanatorium to recover. Memorandum note. Alright, date 4th January 1952 to sanatorium staff from Dr. Roosh. RA, rescue of miners. Be advised that the miner rescue is due to be completed tomorrow, January 5th, as the number of surviving miners is unknown. Prepare all beds in Ward A. The press shall be in attendance tomorrow. We must be seen giving the miners the best possible care. Note that the press visitors are not to be allowed in the psychiatric ward. Failure in regard would reflect badly upon Mr. Bragg and the sanatorium as a whole, and shall result in on-the-spot dismissal. Okay. Alright, clue 4. Broken camera. Found sanatorium. The lens of this camera is smashed. It looks like someone did this on purpose. Update. This must be the camera mentioned in the newspaper article. Someone really didn't want these pictures getting out. Okay. And then clue 5. We have medical notes found in the sanatorium. Miners rescued from the mine were healthier than expected, although some had exhibited reintegration problems. Update. The report mentions 12 miners, but there were 30 clocking in cards retrieved from the mine. There were no indication of what happened to the other 18 miners. Alright, 6/1/1952, number 42, miner medical report. Attending physician, Dr. N.H.F. Bowen. Medical report follows RE, the initial state of the 12 miners after the collapse of the mine and subsequent rescue at Blackwood Pines. admittance. On receipt of 12 patients of the sanatorium's medical facility, we had fully expected to find emaciated shells of men, starved and confused. Sorry, I can't really read all that well, you guys. And, my vision just goes on and off every now and then. Thankfully, the miners appear cogent and relatively healthy, attributed to their apparent discovery of emergency food supplies in the mine. Inhibited respiratory function was detected in a few of older men, as predicted, as well as symptoms of pneumonia. Psychologically, after being trapped for 23 days, the shock of reintegration has been difficult for some of the group. Though their outward health is better than expected, they do seem affected by their time in the mine. Treatment. Due to the delicate nature of some of the patients, we have closed off the A wing of the sanatorium. Psychological evaluations will take place as soon as possible. The men with respiratory problems have undergone a bronchoscopy and are prescribed a course of a course of simply kept under strict 24-hour observation. Signed, Dr. Nicholas Henry Fallis Bowen, however you pronounce that. Alright, clue 6, clocking in card found in sanatorium. A batch of 30 clocking in cards from the mine locked away in a safe. This means that there were 30 miners trapped in the mine. 30 clocking in mine cards. Okay? Yeah, I found it in the sanatorium there. And then we have clue 8, old newspaper found sanatorium. A newspaper dated 1952 with a story about a reporter being banned from visiting a group of rescued miners. The reporter had his camera confiscated. The Alberta Post, January 9th, 1952. Reporter assaulted on Blackwood Mountain. Blackwood Pines, AB. A reporter from the Alberta Bulge was assaulted and hospitalized yesterday by security personnel at Blackwood Sanatorium. Chuck Bernstein, a senior news reporter, was seeking an interview with the miners dramatically rescued on Tuesday. The men had been trapped underground for over 3 weeks after a structural collapse at the Northwest Mine in December and are now being treated at Blackwood Sanatorium for malnutrition and trauma. Jefferson Bragg, sole proprietor of both the Northwest Mining Company and the Blackwood Sanatorium, told the Bulge yesterday that the incident was unfortunate and that a full internal inquiry had been launched. He also claimed that Bernstein had been trespassing on sanatorium grounds without permission. It is believed that the assault arose from an argument about Bernstein's camera, which was confiscated immediately prior to the attack. And then we go to clue 11, name tag, found sanatorium, a mortuary tag. The name on it reads Nicholas Bowen. Emergency medical tag, name Nicholas Bowen. Tag date February 24th, 1952. Description, attacked by inmate, fatal lacerations to throat. Oh, that's a little messed up. Clue 12, strange skull, found sanatorium. A disfigured human head suspended in formaldehyde. Update, it looks like a partially transformed Wendigo. And then clue 13, death certificate, found sanatorium. A hastily written death certificate dated February 24th, 1952. It describes the body as partially eaten. Name of deceased Sarah Smith. Date of death February 24th, 1952. I hereby certify that I attend deceased from March 8th, 1951 to February 24th, 1952, and last saw her alive on February 24th, 1952. Cause of death, severe lacerations to the abdomen, abdominal injuries. I don't know what that says. Sorry, my English is poor sometimes. I have a speech impediment. Subsequent blood loss. If death was due to an external cause, in parentheses, violence, fill in also the following: accident, suicide, or homicide. Homicide. Manner of injury: laceration by a sharp implement, possibly fingernails. Probably something to do with when to go there, but you know. Additional notes: please use the box provided overleaf for any additional relevant information. Signed by N. Bowen, MD. Address: Blackwood Sanatorium. Date: February 24th, once again, 1952. On reverse, additional notes: body was not discovered until 6 to 8 hours after death. Sections of the intestine and kidneys were apparently eaten by the attacker. That's a little gross. Clue 14, clocking in machine found in the mine. This is how mine supervisors knew how many men were down in the mine, The cards in the in section are missing. Update: the cards had been removed and locked away in a safe in the sanatorium. And then you go down. I already went through the Clue 19, Clue 20, Clue 21, and Clue 22. This was in the last part of Part 5 of Until Dawn, but, you know, we're just gonna skip over those ones. And then as for Clue 24, we have the doctor's report found in the sanatorium. The report by Dr. Bowen notes several serious irregularities in some recent patients. It appears that some of the patients were undergoing some sort of physical change. Reporting physician Dr. W.B. Cathcart. Initial report: the patients were first admitted to Blackwood's medical facility 5 days ago. During this time, we have run a number of tests, both physiological and psychological. The results have been extraordinary. The contravention of common medical experiences, or expectations. Sorry, I don't know why I read that as experiences. Alright, symptoms observed. Pallor, skin dyspigmentation, severe vitamin D deficiency, social dysfunction, longer than average readaptation period, post-traumatic event, impersonal behavior, erotic, violence toward orderlies, 3 attempted assaults, 3 attempted scratching, symptoms expected but not observed, malnutrition, scurvy, average Quetelet index was only within 3% of normal expected values. They should be dead. That's in parentheses. Frostbite, patient stimulus response with an acceptable bounds, 130 to 410 ms. I forgot what ms means. Sorry, my brain's running slow. Alright, then in parentheses on reverse, fertility, weakness, distension of tibia, fibia, and humerus, average 1 something. Observed unusual growth in strength. 1 patient lifted 725 pounds in weights. Suggested action: placed under strict observation. Restraint strongly recommended. Change from 1 orderly to 3 orderlies. 24 hours a day observation. Okay. Wait. I'm already checking. Which one was I at? Okay, it was at this one. Sorry, I got lost. Okay, so the doctor's report. And then we go on to Clue 25, an old film reel. Found sanatorium. A restrained patient seems to turn into some sort of creature and becomes violent. It attacks people making the film. Update: it looks like a restrained minor was turning into a Wendigo. And then for the final one, right here, we have case study dossier, which is a little file thing. Alright, found sanatorium. A series of photos of a minor called Billy Bates. They show transformation over several days. By the end, the minor was clearly becoming a Wendigo. Update: This was one of the Wendigos caged up in the sanatorium. Blackwood Pines, Blackwood Sanatorium, medical examination, patient number 9, progression of skeletal hyperostosis. Confidential, January 9th, 1952, day 4, epidermal pigmentations expected after time underground. Severe curvature of thoracic region, post-traumatic kyphosis, I think that's how it says. Corneal dystrophy and clouding acuity, 20 out of 160. January 14th, 1952, day 9, chronic kyphosis, scarring, alopecia, extreme nasal septum perforation, something, ectodermal dysplasia, pointing of teeth. January 17th, 1952, day 12, telogen, not alopecia, maxilla canine, length 1, consistent with corneal edema, but acuity now 20 out of 2020, sorry, I was reading those 20 out of 22, epidermal toughening, stratum, corneum, and then that's all we have for 1952. I did not mean to back out. And then we have the Mystery Man, and then we have the totems and the butterfly effect. Alright, let's go through the Mystery Man. Alright. Clue 1, wanted poster. Found lower cable car station, a torn up wanted poster about a fugitive on the mountain dated 1998. Someone doesn't want to see people to see this. Update, Josh made this up to set up his psycho story. Wanted, Milgram Victor, sex male. Height, 6'2". Last known address, Blackwood Pines. Last seen, 3/6, 1998. Wanted in connection with a first-degree arson offense, as well as various death threats. Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should contact the BPMC as soon as possible. Blackwood, however you pronounce that. Mounted Constabulary, Police Monty, Provincial something. D. Blackwood, July 1998. I can't freaking read. Alright, clue 2, a newspaper fragment found lodge storage room. The report covers a court case related to Blackwood Pines. An old janitor tried to burn the place down. In the dock, he swore revenge on the Washington family. Okay. Update. The newspaper is fake. Josh had it printed to set up the idea there was a psycho on the mountain. Alright, June 5th, 1997, the Alberta Bulge. Ex-janitor convicted for arson. Swears revenge on Movie McGill's family. By Charlie Scott, chief reporter. Victor Milgram, 52, was yesterday sentenced to 16 years in prison for aggravated arson committed on Blackwood Pines. Milgram was employed as a janitor of the mountain's old hotel for 28 years. However, when Hollywood producer Bob Washington acquired the property, Milgram was fired. In a sensational twist, the sentencing ended with an enraged Milgram screaming obscenities at Washington's heavily pregnant wife, Melinda, calling her a whore. He vowed to get all of you and your husband and kids, and said that he would make them suffer. Melinda had visibly struggled to maintain her composure throughout the case, and later claimed that though she was upset by Milgram's threats, she had full faith in the legal system to keep her and her family safe. Then we have clue 4, axe holder. Found Washington Lodge exterior. A wall-mounted holder that should contain an axe, but the axe is missing. Update, Matt and Emily found the axe down at the cable car station. Oh, my bad. Where am I at? Okay, it was right here. My bad. Sorry. Alright, clue 8 postcard. Found Washington Lodge, an invitation for a Halloween party with a creepy picture of a scarecrow on the other side. Hannah, Josh, and Beth, you were invited to Sam's Halloween party, October 31st, 2014. Fancy dress obligatory. And we have here clue 9, threatening letter. Found Lodge Library, a creeper note written to the Washington family, threatening to exact revenge on Hannah and Beth. Update, another one of Josh's setups. There was no psycho. I will take them and bleed them like pigs and rip their soft white skin off. Effing 16 years. Actually, no, why am I saying effing? Fucking 16 years. 16 years I waited for pretty little Hannah and Beth. Alright, clue 12. Cigar box found sanatorium. A wooden cigar box, only a single cigar is left. It has a distinctive brand label. And then clue 13, clippings wall, found sanatorium, a map of the mountain with sightings and recent disappearances marked with dates. It looks like the work of an obsessive mind. Update, these must have been Wendigo sightings the mystery guy was collecting. And I'm pretty sure the mystery guy was later on revealed to be this dude that was gonna freaking help us through this, you know, when I killed Chris. Alright, is that clue 18? Hold on. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so it's clue 16. Alright, axe found cable car station. An axe stuck to into the door of the cable car station. It definitely wasn't there before. Update, Josh put the axe there as a part of his plan to freak his friends out. And then, light bulb catalog. Wait, hold on. There. Okay, light bulb catalog. Found Washington Lodge, a specialist light bulb catalog. The circled light bulb is for specific type of projector. Original lamp for RB type projectors, lamp with housing, 996W watts. I think that's what that means. Average 500 hours, or 5,000 hours. That's how long it lasts, I suppose. And then we have clue 20, batteries and timers. Found old hotel. Batteries switched and timers wired up together. It looks like they're used to control electronic devices remotely. Update, this is how Josh controlled the TV, doors, and lights in the lodge. Alright, clue 21, dead pig, found old hotel. A pig's carcass hanging from the ceiling. It's been recently gutted. Updated, Josh needed the guts for the death machine. That's some commitment to realism. Alright, clue 22, photos of friend, found old hotel, photos taken with a telephoto lens. The psycho had been watching for a long time. Update, Josh had plenty of opportunities to take these over the last year. And then clue 23, hooks and chains, found old hotel, bloodied chains and hooks. This looks like equipment from a slaughterhouse. Yes. Alright, clue 24, video camera, found old hotel. A video camera on a tripod pointing at a chair. The psycho is collecting footage of what's going on. Update, Josh was going to upload all of this to the internet. We move on down. Alright, clue 25, dummy in Sam's clothes. Found old hotel. A dummy dressed up as Sam. It looks like the psycho had to improvise after Sam got away. And clue 27, Josh's cell phone found lodge basement. There's lots of messages from John's psychiatrist warning him not to proceed with an unspecified plan. Messages. Dr. Hill, Tuesday, January 13th, 9:47 a.m. Dr. Hill, hi Josh, it's Alan. I hope you don't mind me texting you, but this is important. I got your email. I don't think that your plan is going to help. I think you need to stop what you're doing and come to see me. Please pick up your phone. I'm getting worried. Then Josh says, leave me alone. And then he says, are you still taking your meds? Josh, I'm fine. Dr. Hill, it's very dangerous to stop taking your drugs mid-course, Josh. Contact my office to make an appointment, please. Josh, please respond. And the next we have here, clue 28, remembrance board, found lodge basement. A board with tons of pictures and mementos of Hannah and Beth. Whoever made this seems to be obsessed with the twins. Update, Josh made this board to honor the memory of his sisters. Alright, voice recording, clue 29. Found lodge basement. It sounds like the psycho rehearsing his speech, but suddenly the voice modifier cuts and someone else's voice can be heard. Update: Josh used a voice modifier to sound like the psycho. Kind of like some freaking Scream crap, you know? And then the psychiatric report, which is clue 30, a psychiatric report on Josh. He's been on medication for a long time. His current therapist is called Dr. Hill, so I'm not really gonna go through this. If you guys want to go on and read it yourself, you can go on ahead, but there's like different medications and freaking psychiatrists that Josh went through from 5/21 2014, 4/6 2007, 10/23 2009, 1/3 2010, 12/19 2013, 6/18 2008 through 1/24 2010, 2/13 2010 through 11/01 2013, 11/29 2013 through 04/5 2014, 04/15 to 2014 through to the present. And then, you know, it's just stuff that's gone throughout freaking Josh's life. He's been having to take drugs because, you know, he's got mental problems, and, you know, ever since his freaking sisters died, you know, he's gone through even more crap. And then, moving on from that. Wait, hold on. Did I? Okay, that was clue 30, right? Yeah. Alright, we are now going to move on to the totems. So for the death totem, we got Death Totem 4, found on the mountain by Chris. Totem 2 out of 6. This is what the totem is. Pretty sure it was hint toward that maybe freaking Chris might die, but it looked like he was being hung. And then for the second one here, Death Totem 3, found in the sanatorium. Totem 2 out of 6. And then, you know, you got freaking Mike letting a fire, which did happen eventually. Freaking Mike and Sam died, and, you know, the only two people that escaped out of there was Emily and Ashley. Guidance Totem 4, found in abandoned mine building by Mike. Totem 2 out of 6, and then, you know, it shows here that he is petting the wolf that we eventually made friends with, and, you know, he ended up dead. And then Guidance Totem 1, found near the lower cable car station by Sam. Totem 2 out of 6, blah blah blah. And, you know, it shows a little bird there. It's pretty much saying, oh, don't hit the snowball on a bird. You know, that junk, if you remember. Pretty sure it was the first episode, maybe the second one, I don't know. I think it was the first one. Alright, then we got for Lost Totem. Lost Totem 1, found in the Washington Lodge by Chris. Totem 2 to 6. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure that shows one of the girls dying by a fire or an explosion, something like that. But I'm pretty sure that was avoided. And then for Danger Totem, we got right here, it says right here, found near the generator by Mike. Totem 3 out of 6. And then, you know, it shows Ashley getting knocked out by the freaking psycho dude, which ended up being Josh. And right here, Danger Totem 3, found in the mine by Emily. Totem 3 to 6. And I'm pretty sure that was freaking a Wendigo reaching out at Mike, coming to attack him. And then, hold on, did I get this one? Yeah, I did. And then for the very top, we got Danger Totem 6, found on the mountain by Sam. 3 out of 6. And then, pretty sure that was something to indicate what was going on towards the end with the Wendigo, those two Wendigos fighting, you know, all that junk. Then for Fortune Totem 3, found in the mountains by Matt. 3 out of 6. And then we got, I want to say that was Chris running back into the lodge after whatever situation going on, but I don't know at this point. Then right here, Fortune Totem 4, found in the mine by Emily. We got Mike. He was getting pissed off about something. And then right here we got Fortune Totem 5, found in the mine by Sam, Totem 3 to 6. And then we got that other building that wasn't the lodge burning down, or is that literally the lodge burning down and freaking... Oh no, never mind, it was the one situation with Mike and Max. Or Mike and Max, sorry. Max. Sorry, I'm freaking thinking of some Stranger Things right. Mike and Sam, sorry. And then for the butterfly effect, we have here any of your business. Sam respected Chris's privacy. Chris was happy to see Sam. Chris continued to trust Sam. Oh, that's it. And then rats with bushy tails. Chris chose not to shoot the squirrel. Nature remained in balance. Sam unharmed hid successfully. The soul of discretion. Ashley encouraged Matt to use the telescope. Matt saw Mike and Emily flirting. Matt confronted Mike. Let's see. Who sided on? Matt sided with Jessica during the fight with Emily, and then that's the only thing that we have there. And then right here it says, be her hero. Mike came to Jessica's aid immediately. Jessica appreciated Mike's heroism. Mike continued to impress Jessica. Jessica resisted Mike's advances. And that's it for that one. It says something for later. Sam found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar. Sam had the option to use the bat when being chased. Sam hit the psycho to escape. And then that's it for that one. To the rescue, Mike stumbled when chasing after Jessica. Mike was too late. Jessica was dead. And which one will die? Alright, Chris said that he would save Ashley. Ashley was grateful and felt in debt to Chris. Sorry, I couldn't see what that said. Josh felt betrayed and antagonized by Chris. Chris hit Josh. Okay. Alright, at what price? Mike hacked off his own fingers. Mike still had a usable machete. Sam rescued Mike from the sanatorium. Okay, that's all that is. Man's best friend. Mike didn't kick the wolf. Mike made a friend. The wolf guided Mike around the sanatorium. Mike failed to protect his new friend. Yeah, I wish I could have friggin' helped with that one. I friggin' killed the wolf there. My bad. Let's see. On the same page, Matt supported Emily's plan to go to the tower and get help. But, unfortunately, Matt died. So, I can really continue on with that for another half of the butterfly. But it says, run or hide. Sam made all the right choices during the chase. Chris and Ashley found a dummy in Sam's clothes. Sam explored the psycho's workshop. Oh, that's it for that. In self-defense, Matt attacked the deer herd. The herd retaliated and forced Matt over the cliff. Matt fell to his death. And then, who gets the gun? Emily kept the flare gun. Emily used the flare gun as a defense. Okay. And then, there's ones we haven't got, which was Save Yourself, and then, the Left Behind. I wasn't able to get those ones, but the ones I did get. Forewarned is forearmed. Ashley took the scissors. Ashley stabbed the psycho. I don't remember doing that. The psycho gave Ashley a black eye. Chris hit Josh. Yeah. And then it says here, stick together. Ashley followed Chris. Ashley failed to see who was in the workshop. Point blank. Wait, did I read that off? Okay, I did. Point blank. Chris didn't shoot Ashley. Ashley was concerned about Chris as he left. Once bitten, Emily escaped unscathed. Emily returned to the lodge without injury. And Left Behind we didn't get. And then we got for important discovery. Sam failed to discover a vital record. Josh recognized Hannah too late and was killed. So, wait, I could have saved Josh? Or was it literally I couldn't have saved him regardless? Because I heard that regardless of what choice you make, Josh was the only one that you couldn't save. Everyone else you could have saved. I mean, I don't know. Alright, the result of chaos: Sam died in the lodge, Mike died in the lodge, Ashley escaped, Emily escaped. And then Chris did die before making it back to the lodge, so that sucks. But that's all we have for the butterfly effect. And then all the other stuff that I didn't get to show off. Like I was saying, bonus content, we got Meet the Kaz, Making a Scene, The Science of Fear, 1,000 pages, the score, From Stage to Screen Part 1, From Stage to Screen Part 2, What in Hell's Name, Bringing It to Life, pretty much how the freaking game was made, and, you know, the freaking process that went into it while being made. I'm gonna be honest with you, recording part 5, I had to do a double sort of take onto recording it. I wasn't able to record the whole thing, and when I did record the whole entire video, it was originally 2 hours long, showing off all the bonus content, and then, you know, the status and collectibles. But, you know, I had to cut it down short, considering it wasn't letting me upload the video the first time. So, you know, if part 5 looks a little wonky, and, you know, you see a little few notifications from YouTube pop up on my screen, and, you know, you get confused, it's because the video was screen recorded after it had been recorded. So, you know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be sure to play this game off camera, but for the last and final thing here, we have for the episodes within the game, we have Last Year, Friendship, Jealousy, Haunted, Loyalty, Dread, Psychosis, Violence, Revelation, Karma, Resolution, and then the credits. So there's pretty much 10 episodes within this game besides Last Year and the credits. So like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed the entire series overall. This was just some little bonus thing I decided to add on in because I kind of sort of maybe promised you, but if I didn't, I probably freaking did the last second, didn't realize, or, you know, I just didn't say anything, and I thought it all up in my head. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, comment down in the comments below some video ideas, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!